Welcome to Podcast English. I am your host, and today we are transforming your daily routine into a powerful English lesson. We will go through each part of the day with 20 detailed sentences. After each sentence, you will hear a pause. Use this silence to repeat after me out loud. Focus on my rhythm and tone. Let's begin. I usually wake up at 6:30 a.m., just as the sun starts to shine through my window. The first thing I do is reach for my phone to turn off the alarm. I take a very deep breath and enjoy the silence of the early morning. I spend a few minutes stretching my arms and legs while still lying in bed. I try to think of 3 things I am grateful for to start my day with a positive mind. Slowly, I sit up on the edge of the bed and put on my soft slippers. I walk to the window and open the curtains to let the natural light inside. Then, I head straight to the bathroom to splash my face with cold water. This cold water helps me feel instantly awake and refreshes my skin. I grab my toothbrush and apply a small amount of minty toothpaste. I brush my teeth for exactly 2 minutes to keep my smile bright and healthy. After brushing, I look at myself in the mirror and give myself a confident smile. If I feel extra tired, I step into a warm shower to relax my muscles. I use a fresh-smelling soap that makes me feel clean and energized. Once I am done, I dry my hair with a soft towel and comb it neatly. I walk to my closet and choose a clean outfit that makes me feel good. I prefer wearing comfortable clothes that allow me to move freely all day. I make my bed neatly because a tidy room leads to a tidy mind. I check the weather forecast on my phone to see if I need an umbrella. Finally, I walk to the kitchen, feeling ready and excited to start my morning. The kitchen is quiet, and the morning air feels very fresh and cool. I start by boiling some water in the kettle to make a hot drink. I love the smell of fresh coffee beans or herbal tea in the morning. For breakfast, I usually prepare a bowl of healthy oatmeal with nuts. I add some sliced bananas or strawberries on top for a bit of sweetness. Sometimes I prefer to fry 2 eggs and serve them with whole grain toast. I sit down at the table and eat my meal slowly without any distractions. I try to avoid checking social media while I eat my breakfast. Instead, I listen to the birds singing outside or some soft instrumental music. After I finish eating, I wash my plate and cup immediately to keep the sink clean. Then I go back to my room to grab my bag and my laptop. I make sure I have my charger, my keys, and my wallet inside my bag. I never forget to pack a reusable water bottle to stay hydrated all day. Before I leave, I take one last look in the mirror to check my appearance. I put on my favorite shoes and make sure the laces are tied tightly. I grab my jacket from the hook near the door if it's a bit cold outside. I double-check that all the lights in the house are turned off. I step outside, lock the front door securely, and take a deep breath. I start walking toward the bus station or my car with a steady pace. I feel organized and prepared for whatever challenges the day might bring. When I arrive at my workplace, I always say a warm hello to my colleagues. I go to my desk, put down my bag, and turn on my computer. The first hour of my work is dedicated to checking and answering emails. I write a clear to-do list to manage my time and stay productive. I focus on my most difficult project while my energy level is still high. Around 10:30, I take a very short break to stand up and stretch. I walk to the break room to refill my water bottle and chat with a friend. Then, I return to my desk and continue working with full concentration. At 1 p.m., I stop everything to enjoy a healthy and balanced lunch. I usually bring a home-cooked meal like chicken with salad or rice. After lunch, I like to take a 10-minute walk outside to get some fresh air. The afternoon is usually busy with meetings or online calls with my team. I take notes during meetings to remember all the important details. If I feel a bit sleepy around 3 p.m., I drink a glass of cold water. I use my afternoon break to practice English by reading a short article. I try to learn 5 new English words every single day to grow my vocabulary. I write these new words in my notebook and practice saying them out loud. As the day ends, I review my to-do list and check off the completed tasks. I clean my desk and organize my papers so everything is ready for tomorrow. I say goodbye to my friends and head home, feeling satisfied with my work. The sun begins to set, and the sky turns a beautiful shade of orange. When I get home, the first thing I do is take off my heavy shoes. I change into my most comfortable pajamas to help my body relax. I spend some time in the kitchen preparing a delicious dinner for myself. Cooking helps me relax and forget about the stress of the long day. I sit with my family at the dinner table to share our daily stories. We laugh together and enjoy the warmth of being home with loved ones. After dinner, we all work together to clean the kitchen and the dishes. I like to spend an hour in the living room reading a fascinating book. Sometimes I watch a movie in English to practice my listening skills. I try to avoid looking at bright screens or my phone before bedtime. I prepare my clothes for the next morning to save time and energy. Around 9:30 p.m., I start my evening skincare routine in the bathroom. I take a warm, relaxing bath to calm my mind and prepare for sleep. I dim the lights in the house to create a peaceful and quiet atmosphere. I go to my bedroom and write 1 sentence about my day in my journal. I set my alarm for the next morning and put my phone far away from my bed. I lie down, close my eyes, and focus on my slow and steady breathing. I feel grateful for the day I had and the things I have learned. I fall into a deep and peaceful sleep, ready to wake up refreshed tomorrow. You have successfully completed 80 sentences today. That is incredible progress. By shadowing these sentences, you are training your brain to think in English. Don't forget to subscribe to Podcast English for more daily practice. Keep speaking, keep repeating, and I will see you in the next episode. Good night, or have a wonderful day.